Okay, this is going to be a more advanced flail tutorial, but not too advanced. It's basically just scratching the surface of how real flail patterns work and some of the crazy patterns you can come up with. I'm getting over a cold, so if my voice sounds terrible, that's why. Also, my voice just sucks on camera. There's a mirror behind the camera, so that's what I'm kind of going to be looking at. I also have some notes here. Okay, we're going to start off really simple. So what's the most basic flail pattern there is? Just a flail, normal flail, a circle, yeah. So, when you're thinking about flail patterns, and almost all flail patterns can be broken down into these 4 categories, and it gets a little complex. So they are together, same, together, opposite, split, same, and split, opposite. And so what that means is, the together part means your hands are moving together. The split means they're starting in split positions on the pattern. Same means the same rotation direction of the wrists. So this is rotating the same direction, this is rotating in opposite directions. You got it? So, if we're going to start off with the most simple flail pattern, just a circle, and we can do just a circle pattern in all 4 of those categories, and it will look completely different and do different trails. And remember, you can break this down into almost every flail pattern there is. So starting with the most basic circle, we're going to put our hands together, starting in the same spot, and move them in the same direction while rotating in the same wrist. So this is together, same. Alright, you get it? Yeah, really simple. Together, same. You're rotating on the same circle, wrists are rotating same direction. Together, same. Now, if we do them together opposite, we're starting them together in the same position, but now our wrists rotate in opposite directions. So instead of doing this, now they're doing this. And with poi, you can kind of interlap it so it looks okay, but because it's our hands, one has to kind of go behind the other. But so we're doing the same circle, 2 different ways, and we can do this 2 more. So split same is instead of starting in the same spot, they're starting in different points along the same circle. So we're doing split same, the wrist rotates same direction. And you actually see a lot of people do that move. And then we can also do split opposite, in which they rotate in opposite directions. Instead of this, it's like this. So there was together same, together opposite, split same, and split opposite. So you see that was already a little complicated. I messed up a few times, and that was just with the most basic flail pattern, just a circle. So now we're going to jump a few levels up immediately. I'm just going to run through this, not make this video too long. We're going to be doing a 4-petal flail pattern, this one. So again, we can do that same pattern with 2 hands in all 4 categories. Together same, together opposite, split same, split opposite. Alright, so I had to cut there because I had to think about it and I messed up a few times, so it's really complicated. So, starting the 4-petal and together, same. So this can be already a little hard again with the whole poi thing. You can have them more next to each other. So I put my hands behind each other, you can put them next to each other. So for the 4-petal, together, same, they're starting in the same point and they're going in the same shape. Or you can do it behind the other. So that was together, same. Now we're going to do together opposite. So starting in the same point, but now they're rotating in opposite directions. So one hand going like this, the other hand is going like that. So starting in the same spot, and it's the exact same pattern. You're just rotating one hand opposite directions. Okay, next, split same. So now they're rotating same directions, but they're starting at different points along the same pattern. So they're both making the same 4-petal, but I'm going to start one on the top, one at the bottom. Rotating same direction. And that looks pretty sick, but it's the exact same pattern. So that was split same. So now if we do split opposite, where instead of rotating same direction, they rotate opposite directions, along again same pattern, it's going to look like this. Boom, okay. Circle, 4-petal, 4 categories. And you can do that for almost every single flail pattern there is. That's why it gets so complicated. There we go, boom.